Right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Own Your Own Life event. My name's Jackie, not Bella as it shows on the screen. I'm Jackie, and we meet every week with like-minded people, all of us, to talk about health, wealth, and getting fit, and all of that. So, if you're a guest tonight, welcome. If you're watching this back, I hope our lovely stories resonate with you. Just a little bit of housekeeping. In the bottom of your screen, you will see a little chat button. If you click on that, if you want to put any questions in, please feel absolutely free to direct them to everybody. There you go. Greta's just said hello to us. So feel free to ask any questions in the chat, or we'll have a little bit of a Q&A at the end. So if you're a guest, you can ask anything you like at the end, and we will answer it to our best of our abilities. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you a bit about me and how I came across this product. So I came across Juice Plus just over 18 months ago now, and I was at a very rough time in my life, and I was going through menopause. It was very alien to me because I'd always been fit and healthy. I'd never gone to the doctor. I don't love doctors. I was struggling to find the strength to actually get up in the mornings. So it felt a little bit like I had ME, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to go to the doctor because of this. And I had been to the doctor. He had told me that I was in peri-menopause and I should just take HRT because that's what you do. And I was going, I'm not taking that because I know of all the risks with breast cancer and I'm not going to be up for that. So I was looking for a natural product, and I saw my lovely Bella. She was posting, and she looked awesome. Her hair, her nails, her skin, and she was super healthy. And she was saying that, you know, her body had been creaky, and I thought, you know what? It's vegetables, fruits, berries, omegas. If it doesn't help me, it certainly can't harm me, and I can only get better on my health. And honestly, I wish I'd found this product 25 years ago, because I am healthier now than I was in my 20s and 30s, and I'm convinced of that. So I love, love, love it. My muscles feel stronger, my joints feel better. You know, I just feel myself again, which, if you're quite a strong person who is quite independent, as a woman, I celebrate female independence all the time. I just didn't feel like myself, and I hated that. It was horrible, and it felt really depressing. So, you know, I could tell you loads and loads about the improvements I've had, but literally that is one of them. My symptoms, not just my symptoms of the hot flushes, but the depression, the not feeling like yourself, my brain fog. I just suddenly couldn't decipher an email without reading it 3 times. That has improved monumentally, and I feel like my own capable self again, which is fantastic. I then decided that I was going to take on the business because I believed in this product so much that I just want to share it with hundreds of people. I just want to make sure, you know, that I'm sharing this lovely gift with other people. And I thought, you know, what is the worst that can happen? I get my retail back. So later on, you'll be hearing from the lovely Greta, who's going to tell you how we get paid. And that's the important part, which is great being in this business. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to the gorgeous Renata. She is going to tell us, as a lovely nutritionist, she's a health and wellness coach. She knows everything. She's our little guru when it comes to what is in products. So I'm going to pass you over to her, and she's going to tell you about our product and our amazing program. Take it away.
Thank you, Jackie. I wish I was a nutritionist, but one day it will happen as well. I'm only a health coach.
Yeah, sorry, I gave you qualifications you didn't have there and then.
I wish to be a nutritionist, and I will be. But I'm really, really passionate about nutrition and wellness and health and well-being, particularly for the next generation. I've got a child who's 10 years old, and what I see in this generation is they need a little bit of help. What I wanted to talk a little bit about, like why I got into the position that I'm here now, and I can talk about the program and the product what we all love and we all love sharing with. I became a health coach, as I said it now, this is the third time within a minute, because I figured out how important the balance between body and mind. And I learned loads of things, and I was looking for something which can help me to even more expand the knowledge, as well as having something which can be together with the knowledge I have. And a friend of mine who used to be living in the UK, Rachel, and she used to be on our online event, she started posting. As Jackie saw Bella's post, I saw Rachel's post, and I was like, wow, this is amazing. I don't know what's happening, but something's happening. And she was telling me about the program. And basically, this program sold everything to me, because it ticks every single box. What a health coach's dream is this program. This program is all about nutrition, balance, how you can replace the non-healthy ingredients with healthy ingredients, how you can create family and kid-friendly and man-friendly, that sounds really odd, but food for men, food for kids, food for women, food for everyone, for the family, and you don't have to create 3 different foods, you just make one, and everyone will love it. And apart from these amazing recipes, what Kira, who was a MasterChef finalist in Australia, and she's an amazing nutritional coach as well as yoga teacher, so she has the whole package. She created all of these amazing recipes, created the program. There's exercises, so you don't have to go to the gym, because you have everything what you can do if you want to lose weight, if you want to bulk up, if you want to just be healthy and be strong. Also, there's mindfulness. There's loads of different things, as I said, which me as a health coach love. So that sold it for me, but it came with something else, because that's not just the program what we talk about. We talk about all of these beautiful, colorful magic beans. And I was a little bit skeptical, but I became 6 years ago, I became a person when I said yes to everything, because you never know what helps you. So I said yes to Rachel, and I started taking these amazing caps, and I didn't notice anything until the 3rd month, when the magic happened. And that's when I realized that I've got loads of energy for every single thing I wanted to do, because I'm a person who wants to do so many things at the same time. I burn out, and that's it, I'm done, and I collapse. And since I've been on these caps, which is just mind-blowing, I've got the energy. I was just telling these ladies that I wake up so early for last week. I think it's because of the new moon. I wake up 3 o'clock every single morning. I've got the energy. I don't even feel tired, and it's like almost 9 o'clock now. And I just keep going. I'm doing so many things, and I have the energy to keep me going all the time. And apart from that, there are loads of other extra bits which help me. My HPV is gone. My hair is amazing. My nail is amazing. My child is less fussier when he's eating. And my mom swears by the omegas. I know Jackie's favorite, these ones. I'm going to talk about it in a second. So all of these benefits benefited me, my family, loads of my friends, loads of people. And this is the time now I can tell you a little bit more about these magic beans. So as I could show you, all of these 3, these are premium range. These 3, the fruits, berries, and the veggies, 30 different fruits, vegetables, and as it says, completely simple, fruits, berries, vegetables. There's nothing else in them. These vegetables, these are the minerals. They help to give you all the minerals what you need in your body. Your antioxidants are here in these berry caps, and the fruits provide the vitamin. These 3 together is your life insurance. This is your immune system protector, guardian, call it how you want it. Your immune system just really gets on the top of it when you take these. The amazing 3 caps are completely non-GMO. They are vegan. They are gluten-free, and anyone can take them, even breastfeeding ladies or pregnant women, because, as I said, they are fruits, vegetables, and berries, nothing else. Because this company really care about the next generation, as I do, they created the Family Health Study. And in terms of this, they want to make sure that the children benefit from the same caps, but they created chewables. These chewables contain exactly the same fruits, vegetables, and berries, what the caps. They look like that. Yeah, a little bit like chewy. They're really nice. I really like them. And through this family has studies, all of these coming for free because they want to support the next generation. They want to support children between 4 and 18. I think this is why I always get wrong the number. Apart from our premium range, we have Jackie's and my mom's favorite here, the Omegas. And I have to tell you something which is so important. This week is the Mental Health Awareness Week, as I talk a lot about it this week. And Omega is a key. Omegas are really the key because omegas are looking after our nervous system, the shakiness of the nerves covered by these omega essential oils. It helps you to keep going. It's proven it helps depression, it helps anxiety. My son started to have panic attacks for the last 2 months, and I give them one of these omegas now every single day because it's just so important for children as well to give that nervous system the boost. The brain, the heart, the nails, skin. This is the omegas. This is the blend. I mean, I use it as a face mask. I don't know how much you can see on my beautiful face and my beautiful skin, but these are amazing face masks. You don't have to buy any special product. Just use this as a face mask, or mix the coconut oil with the content of the berries. That's another face mask, and that's it. And you alternate it, and you're gonna be beautiful within a month. So this is the range, the caps, which we use for the immune system and the nervous system. And we've got another important system which we haven't covered yet. That's the digestive system. And the digestive system is really important. If your digestive system doesn't work, loads of things falling apart outside and inside of your body. We have something which can help. These are, sorry, I don't have the samples, I don't have the big pouches. We have the vanilla and the chocolate range of plant protein shake powders. They're called complete because they contain all the important essential carbs, protein, vitamins, minerals, and in a shake, what could be lifesaver in the morning for a busy mom like me, as a breakfast. They cover everything in a shake. You can put fruits, you can put whatever you want, nut oil, you want to put anything in it, shake it, take it, drink it, and that's it. And you cover it until midday. So that's our range. And for a change, I've got something else which I usually don't have, but my son's taking lunch boxes every day and he needs something in it. So he gets this as a snack, which he usually eats half of it because it's really full on. It's a plant protein bar full of goodies. It's chocolate because I like chocolate. And this is another range. We also got soup, which is also, as we talk about plant-based, vegan soup. I love it for the winter because it just covers everything what I need for lunch, and I just need hot water or a plant-based milk. And I think that's it. I think I talked enough about the product and the program. I can talk about it more, but let me pass it on to our beautiful Didi.
Thank you, baby. I absolutely love your product presentation. I mean, I don't know anything about the products on that level. I'm not a nutritionist or health coach or anything like that. I'm just a fan. So anyway, that's really awesome. So the reason that I started this product, again, I didn't know any of these things at all. I have just been sick all my life. My biggest issue is that I have Crohn's and colitis. And without going into like so much about it, one of the big issues is that I can't digest food. And because this was all my life and we didn't know exactly what it was, I've always had that problem. And I ate really well, but it just seemed like the better I ate, the sicker I got. You know, when the better things they brought me, you know, like, here, eat this apple, I got sick, you know. And when I went, tried to go raw, we were like, oh, because, I mean, that's science, right? You know, if you eat stuff without an expiration date, it's going to heal your body. That's, you know, you learn as a child. But the more I ate, the sicker I got, to the point that they even put me on baby food. And I still got sick. I mean, I was malnourished. I was extremely ill. And it turned out I just wasn't absorbing it. I ended up losing my colon. Well, I lost my colon, my teeth, my hair. I went through years, like 15 years of prednisone and all kind of stuff, drugs that they give people with cancer and stuff, because you know, we at that time we didn't know what it was. And especially when you have something where it says food is supposed to heal you and food isn't healing you, what do? You know, so anyway, I was at my end. Actually, I've been really sick and just getting sicker, and I couldn't lose my small intestine. You know, that's all you have left. So I saw a friend who was posting on Facebook and was talking about his health journey and this, that, and the other. I'm like, well, dude, you know, you've made big changes that I've tried already. I can't be vegan. I can't eat raw. You know, I ate raw and almost died. So he's like, no, this is different. And I've known him 20 years and I was still skeptical, you know, and, you know, that happens when you're sick and you try everything in the world. And it's just human nature. And so I still had to wait to get to the end of my rope. But it was either go check into the hospital or, you know, try these beans. I'm like, screw it, give me your beans, you know. So in 2 days, I start feeling better. And in 5 days, I felt a lot better. I mean, like, I was walking and everything. And I still spend a great deal of my time in bed, like up to 23 hours a day. But I don't suffer the same. I had migraines 3 to 5 days a week. I threw up over 30 times a day. I have a hiatal hernia from puking so much. That's how bad it was. So I'm telling you, it's, if you can imagine it, like I went through it, and this all changed. So now here it is a year later, and like I'm sitting here. If you would have saw me a year ago when I used to join them, I was in my bed. It was in the dark. It's kind of like here, it's just raining outside. And I have a voice. I have permanent throat damage from all the medication and puking. So it's a lot of things that have healed, and it's because food heals, you know. So I just always think that's really profound. Like I said, I don't know the science behind it. I don't have these degrees or anything like that, you know, but I've been to doctors all my life. And the one thing that we know is that nothing that they gave me, nothing, especially, and even like vitamins are just as bad because they're chemical, and they were really, they were hard. You still had to break them down and digest them. These are start absorbing in 5 minutes. So it's really a great thing for everybody. And that's why infants can take them and pregnant moms can take them. So I'm really thankful for that Facebook post. You know, it may not seem like much, but you know, it was just a Facebook post, and my friend answered all my questions, and I'm so thankful for that. So anyway, that's my story, and I'm going to pass to Mel. Mel is going to let us know, because there's also a business side to this, which I didn't know, and I found out. Matt's going to talk to you later. So let's hear what she has to say first.
Hey, Jackie, where are you?
Are we going to Mel?
Hey, can you see me? Right. Yay! Thanks, Dee Dee. Your story's always so amazing. To have all that wrong with you and to see where you are now, it's amazing. And Jackie, I totally resonate with you. I had stuff going on with me, and I actually found out a couple of weeks that I'm peri-menopausal, which it was a bit of a shock, but it was a good one because, you know, I wasn't feeling me, and I've just moved over from Australia, been here for a few months, and just hot flushes, hormones all over the shop, wondering what was going on, and just being able to communicate with you guys and the amazing community that we've got, see that other people sort of feel that way as well. And after, I think Jackie said you were on the shakes to help with, I think, and Bella as well, with the the vitamin D and C in the shakes, that you've been able to really increase the health with your flushes and everything. And so I sort of looked back and just went back to basics, and started really getting back into the beautiful recipes that we've got in the program, and adding, like, I've always had shakes, but I've never been consistent with them. And I've been, like, every morning I have one. I bulk it up with spinach and banana and chia seeds and hemp seeds, and just to know that I'm getting some really goodness into me has made such an amazing difference. Like, I don't have any hot flushes anymore. I'm making sure I'm drinking lots of water and making sure I'm exercising, which I've never done, in my life. I've never been consistent with that. My body, I think, craves it now. And just to know that, nutrition, and so your diet and exercise just makes such an amazing, it's imperative that we look after that, and we have that in our diet, because we need it for our whole mental and physical well-being. Very, very important. So yeah, I'll be on the products for life, definitely, the way they make me feel. So yeah, as we were going to talk about, there is a whole business side. And I remember I was taking the product for a little while, and I started to look at doing business. So I mentioned something to my friend. She's with her husband. She worked in a health shop, and I mentioned Juice Plus, and then suddenly they were like, oh, that's one of those pyramid schemes, isn't it? And I was like, But pyramid schemes are totally illegal. They've been banned since, I think, the 80s. And this company's been around for over 20 years. So there's absolutely no reason to be skeptical about a business like this. It is a pure business where whatever you put into it, you get out of it. It's totally legit. So we liken the business model to like a pyramid shape, I guess to say. So let's have a look. We have a look at a pyramid here. For most of my working career, I've been in corporate travel. So, booking flights and hotels around the world for, top corporate clients. So me, along with lots of other travel managers, we're all starting off down here. Now, if we want to progress, we go up to the next level, which would be like assistant team leader. So for this position, you've got all these guys going for it. Up here is the next one, which is like, now generally it's this person that's going to get it because they've already been the assistant. So these people haven't really got a chance, but they might move up to this position once this person has gone up here. After that, after a team leader, you've got like an area leader. Now, only team leaders are going to get that job. There's no way from down here you're going to get that job. So you've got other positions until you get to like the CEO. And I mean, to be honest, I only got up to team leader. Family is very important for me. So for one, I wouldn't go for that position because I'd be working on my laptop every night till midnight. I'd be going away on trips all the time, and the stress would be absolutely shocking. So, and once you're up here, yeah, it's very, very stressful. Obviously, amazing money, but yeah, stress. So if we flip this around, and we turn the pyramid upside down, we all start down here. So everyone that's on the call today, we all start here. And we've got a few levels. And we all can reach any level at any time. So whatever you're going to put into this business, you're going to get it back. So some people, you know, it may just be a little job to get a bit of extra shopping money in. Others may want it as a full-time career and have it right up there. So, I mean, all of us, we're all from different countries. I mean, Kirsten's in the Faroe Islands. I was living in Australia. A lot of these guys are in the UK. We've got Louise who's in Ireland. And we all speak to each other regularly. We've all become really good friends. And we all help each other. And we all celebrate each other's successes. So there's absolutely no vying for one position. We're all trying to get each other up to the position that we want. So it's a very, very nice job to have with this lovely, amazing community. So that's my little story about the pyramid. I'm going to pass you over to who are we passing over to?
To me again, to Dee.
Oh, to Dee again.
Yeah. And I am going to tell you a little bit about how we get paid myself. And Mel, that was beautiful. You know, I love that pyramid example because people just don't seem to really maybe think it through, because all of it is really a pyramid. You know, I used to work for AT&T phone company, pyramid, you know, everybody at the bottom, one person at the top, you know, no matter where you work, and it's all the workers at the bottom. And then you got that one CEO or whoever at the top who gets all the money. So yeah, pyramid structure exists, but thank goodness we're not in that, right? So anyway, as I said earlier, when I got introduced to the product, I didn't know there was a business side. But because I was so ill, I was fired out of the corporate world long ago. And we also don't have benefits here. I'm in Chicago in the U.S. We don't have health care for all, I know. So anyway, like we don't. And so my health cost my family everything that we had worked for. I lost our house, our cars. It was literally either pay for my medications or pay mortgage. And then it got to the point my medication cost more than my mortgage. You know, so it was just a matter of just trying to stay alive. So I didn't know how I was going to pay for my product. And that's when I was told there was a business side. I was like, what the heck? So I was a person, I only joined the business side to get my product cheaper. They told me, you know, there are systems in place like Mel said, it's a community of everybody helping everybody. I mean, I'm in Chicago and I'm here with, you know, these people from all over the place, and they have helped me quite a bit. You have no idea. This is my family. So anyway, I joined just to get my product cheaper. And I think we have 30 days for our first promotion, but I did this like within 20 because it was just like my order for us. And then I recommended 2 friends. Same thing. I was like, oh my God, look what I'm taking, you guys. And look how it's helped me. And a couple of friends were like, oh, heck, if it's helping you, I want to know what it is. So then I quickly moved to that person B. You know, I had already got my product cheaper. I actually had paid for it for 4 months. So then I moved up to person B. I was thinking I may be able to earn money again, you know, after all these years of not being able to work in a traditional workforce. And plus, I still wouldn't be able to work in a traditional workforce because I just literally was unable to. Like I said, I spend 23 hours a day in my bed. So I quickly moved from A to B. And then found out with my phone, which is balanced on the box I'm talking to you right now, and with a piece of paper and internet, I have now moved on to person C, and I have made this my plan A. Because when I get to the top of this, we have health benefits, health, dental, and all that great stuff. So I can't wait. And again, it's something I can do. I can't work in the pyramid traditional force, you know. And my other thing that I was wondering about in doing this initially, I'm like, it sounds easy. The work is hard work. I mean, you're still going to work, but the procedure is easy. But I was thinking, how am I going to do that? I'm in my bed, you know. So I quickly found out you don't have to know a lot of people. You can literally just, you know, use your phone and be in bed. Just like I had met, well, I already knew Mark from 20 years ago. And Mark is in Australia. Actually, I'm going to start further up because I want you to have a whole picture. We're going to go up. Let's do Katrina. Katrina is one of my favorite mentors, favorite of all time. Katrina started, she had her own business. And she worked hard for that business. I'm talking hard. She, before that, did a traditional pyramid job, then started her own daycare, and eventually saved enough to get her own dance studio. I know, right? She has now made it. No, she didn't. All she was doing was paying a lot of money to have an expensive job because all her money was going to everybody else. So when she found out about this through a Facebook post from her friend Lauren, she was like, she's got to make a go of this. You know, it was at the point that she was in severe depression because think about it. You learn early on to work and work and work, right? Save your money, be your own boss, be your own boss. She was her own boss and literally was not getting any money. You got to, 3 to 5 years you have to put in to see a return. Like I said before, I saw a return in 30 days. You know, I had paid for my product. So she learned really quickly that that's not how it works. So she made a Facebook post and she got one of her friends in, I think it was Emma. And then she made another post and her friend Joe. They were looking for the same thing. Joe actually had her own daycare too. And so she knew that, you know, she was like, oh, daycare, you know, which is already you think a good work from home kind of thing, right? Or working with kids you love, all that kind of stuff. No, because you still got to deal with the same thing. You know, not bashing kids. I'm a mom, but I'm just saying this is all day. So when you got to do that mom who's late picking them up or sick kids, you know, all this kind of stuff, you just can't wait for 5 o'clock to get your time back. But now you got to deal with other people's sick kids and their schedule too. So it's not that much freedom there either. And all Joe wanted to do is travel. So Joe quickly ran with this business. Joe talked to some other people who had the same idea she did. She, when I met her, she was in her caravan traveling Australia for a year. I know, crazy, working off her phone, just like I am now. But eventually, she made a post and Vicky saw it. Same thing. Vicky was like, you know, started kind of how I did, really. She just wanted her product free. But it quickly became something else for Vicky. Now here's where Mark comes in. Mark saw a Facebook post that Vicky made. And Mark was looking for something, like I said, he was going through his own health issues. He was already vegan, you know, he's like, what else can he do? So once he discovered this, Mark made a Facebook post and then me. See, that's me. So then that's how I found it. So none of these people I knew. I knew Mark. I've known Mark for 20 years, but I knew none of these people. Katrina knew actually just Emma. She knew one person. That's all she knew. But yet, all these people, mostly by Facebook on top of that, that's how, you know, easy this is. They've met other people and have a full business. I'm part of Katrina's line. There are over 600 of us. 600. Now, if you think about how even like above Katrina, like I said, with her friend and Adam, who was at the top, who started our whole team, that branches off to some of the girls here, you know. And my Canada, we have people in Canada. We got people everywhere. Oh my gosh, you know, under Brian, who's also under there. Oh my gosh, I think there are like 4,000 of us. But you have to think, it started with Adam, who made a post. And by the time it got to Katrina, Katrina made a post. Got to Mark, Mark made a post. When it got to me, I made a post. Ivy saw that post. Ivy's on here now. Lana, like 11, 12 other people. And all I think about when I see this, you know, we call this the popcorn effect, by the way, because you can see all the lives, you know, that it affects. That's how I look at it. You know, I think about had not Mark made that one post, you know, thinking, you know, it's like, oh my God, look what I've been going through, you know, and then, you know, tagging me, it's like, D, I know this is what you're going through. If he didn't, you know, care and he didn't make a post, I wouldn't be sitting here today, you know. So now I do quite well. You know, like I said, being a sick person at home working from their bed, you know, I think that's a really good deal. Pyramid, now, you know, we don't do that. We do this, and it's a lot better. And the killer part is you guys in UK have a bonus that's crazy. And who's doing bonuses? We're passing, I think, to Bella, who's going to do bonuses. You're going to absolutely be floored.
Hey Dee, it's me actually. It's going to be me who's going to do bonuses. Yay! Welcome everyone, and congratulations to Jackie for hitting her next promotion. Woo woo, Jackie the host. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we get paid. Now, as you can see, you already got a general idea how we work and how simple it is, and how, you know, our team just spreads. Hence why we have people in US, in the Faroe Islands, in UK, in Ireland, in Australia, you name it. So we get paid 3 ways. The first is a reflection of how many lives you have changed. So how many people you have introduced to the product who have had, which has had an impact on their lives. 2 is a reflection of how many lives the team you have brought on, and how much lives they have changed. And number 3 is actually a simple thank you from the company to you for doing an amazing job. So it starts off with the first position when you hit in the business. It's called Senior Direct Distributor. And by the way, none of these positions mean jack shit, pardon for swearing, because titles, I disagree with them, they mean absolutely nothing. But to them, titles help identify how many lives you have changed, therefore giving you a big fat thank you bonus. So the first one is SDD, and you get paid, I hope you guys can see, give me a thumbs up if you can. Yep, cool. It's £200, and it's hopefully it's not the other way around, then you can see it correctly, but it's not £2, it's £200. Awesome. Okay. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally work for a hedge fund, and I'm very, very grateful because I get really comfortable bonuses, but it's in nowhere near a reflection of how much work I put in. So moving on, having said that, the next bonus that we get in our position, what the company likes to do, it likes to double the amounts. So the next one is sales coordinator, and you jump up to £400, which is quite nice. You know, it's probably like a week's worth of shopping for a huge family. The next position is senior sales coordinator, and they're not really doubling this one, but they're going slightly higher, and it's £1,800. Now, even thinking about it here, you can bag this in a month in addition to the other 2 ways that we get paid, and that's just a bonus. So I hope you can see where I'm going with this. The next position is QNMD, and again, titles don't really mean anything, so I'm not really going into the details, but the next position is 3,600. We then go up to 7,200. Then we go up to 14,400. Then we go up to 21,600. And for someone, this is actually a deposit for a flat or a house. It's a huge amount of money. And again, this is just what you can earn in 1 month. Now, our final position is PMD. I actually quite like the name of it. It's Presidential Marketing Director. It just sounds like a president. It feels like you need to wear a crown or something. And it's 28,800 pounds. Now, I don't know if many of you know, but this little figure over here, 27,600 is the national average UK salary per year. So there are thousands and thousands of people who are earning just over 27,000 pounds a year. You have an opportunity to take this in 1 month. Now that's huge. Huge. I don't know about you, but I think that's absolutely wonderful. And as I said, this is just a thank you from the company for doing an amazing job all over the world. So now I'm going to pass you over to Christina, who's going to share her business story and tell us why she loves working with this community. Over to you.
Hi everyone. So yes, I'm Christina. And I was introduced to these amazing products and the business by my gorgeous sister Bella. Thanks, Bella. So Bella's been taking the magic beans, as we call them, for a while, and they had literally helped her with so many things, just transformed her health. And like Jack had said, she looked amazing and just helped her with all these different things that she'd been having issues with and the doctors couldn't help her with. So it was fantastic and I was so happy for her, and I needed some health changes and some of this in my life. So I was like, Bella, hook me up. So obviously she got me on the magic beans, and as soon as I started taking them, it's the only thing that I've ever taken every day. I'm normally really, really quite bad. I just start something and can't be asked to carry on. But this I did, and I was really lucky because I could actually feel the changes in my body and the good things happening quite early on. So I was really, really lucky. So as well as that going on, I also really was desperate for a change. So for a long time, I've wanted a change in my career. I was happy for a long time, and then have been unhappy for quite a long time. Just wasn't me. I've never felt like I was really helping people, and I've always wanted to help people. So Bells would say, oh my God, Chrissy, you should do it. You should do the business. You know, like, you'd be amazing. You'd really love it. And all these really positive things. But I was scared. I don't know why, but I was just like, oh God, I'm scared. So I was always just like, no. And then every now and again we'd talk about it, and she'd be like, Chrissy. And I was like, I know. And I'd say, okay, I am going to think about it, I promise, but I've got to be in the right spot. I don't know what I'm scared of. I don't know, but I just am. And she'd tell me about all these amazing people in the community, just so many lovely, positive things. So I was slowly getting around to the idea. And then one day I had like the shittest day. It was like awful. I was away. I was supposed to be on a holiday, but I had to do a lot more work than I was supposed to be doing. So it's supposed to be part holiday, part work. And I ended up just taking over my life and being work. And I've been so excited about this holiday for so long. So I was very unhappy. Anyway, so it was late at night. I was doing all this stuff. I'm just like, I am so miserable. Why am I doing this? And so finished the work, closed the laptop, and I was like, that's it, I'm done. I'm changing my life, I'm done. So I slept on it, and the next morning I told Bells, I was like, Bella, I'm doing it. And it was so cute. She was so excited for me and introduced me, put me into the groups with these amazing, beautiful, beautiful people. And it was so lovely. Like, they didn't know me, they'd never met me, and everyone was just so encouraging. And I don't know, just feel amazing, like really, really amazing and welcomed. And ever since then, it's just been better and better. And I love these girls. And we're all just talking on this chat, actually saying that I think we're going to go visit Dee Dee and Ivy in America. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, so we all want to meet, and we've only ever met online. And it's beautiful and it's amazing. And I've got so much from it already. And I've only been doing it a few months. And there's so much more to come. And it literally can just be whatever you want it to be. And that's what I love. I need freedom. I hate routine. And I just need to be happy and want to be able to help people and do something good with my life. So this is my life choice, not what I fell into like before, but it's what I'm choosing. So thank you, Bella, and everybody. I love you all.
Thanks, Chris. So awesome stuff. Thank you so much for everybody joining us tonight. If any of this has resonated with you, if you are a person who's just looking for a change, as Chrissy says, needs freedom in your life, stuck in a job, I resonate with Mel because I didn't realize Mel was also in corporate travel. I'm also in corporate travel, been doing it for 20 years. totally and totally fed up with it, and I joined this business because I want a life change. I want to help people. I'm tired of whining people, moaning about their seat on a flight because I didn't kick somebody out of it, apparently. There's got to be more to life, like health and wealth and helping mums, and helping. We have in our business, sorry, I was just going to say, because we often mention the women in our team, and I see we've got a bloke on tonight. I love it. Having a guy on, we love it. But we actually have a lot of men in our team. So if you're watching this video back and you're a guy, please, please, please don't be put off. We love having boys in our team. Our illustrious leader, Adam, who's right at the top of our team, he started out exactly where we've all started out and is absolutely loving the business and has helped, as we said, almost 4,000 people all in all, if you count, his popcorn, to actually find health and wealth in their lives. And so if you're a guy, we have a stay-at-home guy who decided he didn't want to do his job anymore. He was tired of not seeing his children, and he's a stay-at-home dad, and that is amazing. Adam gets to walk his kids to school every day after working many years in a 70-hour job a week, didn't see his family. And really, as they tell us, his story is phenomenal because within 6 months, he managed to close his doors on that business and do this as life. And so if that is not amazing to everybody, then, I don't know. So if you were watching this back, please, please, please do join us anytime. If you have any questions about the product, about the business, I urge you to contact the person who sent you here tonight or has sent you this recording and just connect with them and find out a bit more, because I would always ask myself, what if? What if I hadn't found this product? What if I hadn't taken a chance and just watched a launch? I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't know all these lovely, lovely women that some of them I've never met in person. And so it's awesome. Great community, great product, nothing to lose. That's what I would say to you. You've got everything to gain. So wishing you lots of love and have a good evening.